Welcome back everyone. Thanks for joining me today. If you are new, my name is Janice. Today's video is all about spring and Easter budget-friendly DIYs. So let's start off with the first DIY. I'm going to use one of Dollar Tree's new signs they came out with, and I'm going to be using the Dollar Tree ribbon and antique wax and also these little picks that I got from Dollar Tree. I guess this is called boxwood picks. Now the other pick I decided not to use. So I want to paint the outside trim sign, so I'm going to be using antique wax and also going to be applying it with a baby wipe. So I'm also going to be using antique wax to make a little notches in the wood, and also I'm going to fill in the lines with the antique wax. So now I'm going to take the ribbon and I'm going to kind of like shape it into like a carrot form, and I'm just going to place that on the board with some glue, and I'm going to fold it over, hot glue the ends, and just keep repeating it until it gets smaller and smaller until I get to the bottom where it looks like a carrot. But you have to be careful because as I was doing it, it was kind of like going lopsided, so you really have to pay attention. So I had to kind of like redo certain parts of it because it was kind of lopsided, not straight. So when you place the glue down, you just want to do the ends. You don't want to do the whole middle part of it because you want it to look kind of fluffy. It was starting to go a little bit towards the left, so I had to fix it. So as I get closer to the bottom, I'm just making the ribbon a little smaller. Now I'm going to be using that boxwood, and I'm going to place that right at the top of the ribbon, and to make it look like the carrot top. Just going to place it down with some hot glue. I think I used about 5 or 6 pieces. You can add some wood beads to the top. That would definitely look really nice, but I decided not to. So I want to make a bow, so I'm grabbing some jute twine, just going to wrap it around my hand a few times, and then take another piece of jute twine in the middle, tie it off, and just hot glue it to the sign. I think this came out really cute, so cute for Easter or spring. For this DIY, it's going to be very easy. I grabbed some rub-on transfers from Dollar Tree and this little house from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to take the rub-ons out of the package. So I'm just going to put the rub-ons on the house, and then I'm going to cut it and then place it on the house, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this is so quick and easy, but it's so cute. So the rub-on's not going to fit totally all the way to the top of the house, so I'm just going to apply it to where it will fit, and then I'm going to grab another piece of the rub-on and place it at the top of the house. Now I got these rub-ons last year. I have not seen them this year. Normally around this time is when I usually see them, but I keep looking for them. I don't know if you guys want to check your Dollar Tree and see if they came in yet or if you have them, but these are great to have. So you can use anything to apply the rub-on. I'm using my Cricut tool and sometimes I use my finger. I mean, these rub-ons really go on quite easy. And look how nice it comes off. Now I'm going to cut out another piece of the rub-on, and I grabbed a little butterfly. I'm going to place that at the top of the house. And look how cute this came out. And it took like 2 minutes to make. It's really cute for spring. For this one, I'm going to be using Dollar Tree little mini frame. It had a little succulent in the middle I took out. So now I'm going to repaint it. I'm going to keep the same color, but I'm just going to freshen it up. Now I got these little tiny pieces from Hobby Lobby. Came like in a little square pieces with a bunch of different other ones. I think Dollar Tree carries them too. So I'm going to start off by painting the outside with the white Waverly chalk. The Happy Easter little piece I'm going to paint with the white Waverly chalk paint as well. And the two little chickens are going to be painted with a light yellow and a darker yellow. These are really cute to use if you want to like create something for your tier trays. I do have a tier tray, but it's a really large one, so plus it's all full. I haven't really had a chance to get my craft room, guys, is such a cyclone. I mean, I have still Christmas stuff, Valentine's stuff. Now I'm trying to do spring and Easter. It's just like, oh my God, chaos. Now for the inside of the frame, I'm just going to use this color. It's called Melted Chocolate. Now I'm going to start painting the little chickens. I'm going to use this yellow Daffodil and this regular dark yellow. And I'm going to start off with the darker one and I'm going to paint the little chicken with this color. So for the other one, I'm just going to use the lighter yellow, and I do mix the darker yellow for the outside shell. Now I'm going to glue everything down inside. Just use my hot glue gun. I'm going to start off with the Happy Easter piece. Now I'm just going to place down the two chickens inside, and there you go. You have a really cute little spring Easter decor and perfect for a tier tray. Very easy to make. All right, for this one, we're going to take a Dollar Tree frame. It's a 5x7 and this really pretty material that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using this blue cotton paint. That's what I'm going to paint the frame with. Now I'm going to be using the back of the frame. I'm just going to apply the material over the back. Then I'm going to cut it. I love this material. It's so pretty. I'm just going to cut all around the frame. It's easier this way than grabbing a marker or something. So, and then I can just cut the ends once I have this material all cut to size. And I love the way this came out. It's very spring. I love the colors. It's so pretty. So now I have it. It's wrinkled now. I do have an iron, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So I figured using Mod Podge will kind of like straighten it out and make it nice and smooth. So that's what I'm going to be using, some Mod Podge. Oh, I want to make it a little smoother than what it looks like, so I'm grabbing my Cricut tool and just going over the top, smoothing it out over the Mod Podge. Now I have the Mod Podge all applied underneath. Now I'm going to take my scissors and just cut anything that's hanging over the edges. Now I'm going to take the frame, grab the glass, place it back into the frame, and then take that backing with the material and place that behind it. I also use my Cricut, so I'm going to apply down some vinyl words right on top of the glass. So I used my white vinyl and created Hello Spring, and it's like a skinny type font. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. So if you like picture frames ideas, this is really a great idea, especially for spring. It's got so much color, and basically you can get all your supplies from Dollar Tree. And this is how it came out. It's making me feel like I'm falling. So for this one, I grabbed Dollar Tree bamboo cutting board, and I printed this out, and I actually used tape. It's on regular printer paper, and I used this tape to peel off the backing, so this way it's easier to Mod Podge. It's really easy to do. Just place the tape, rip it off. Now I'm going to grab some Mod Podge, and I'm going to place down the image. Now I'm going to place the image right over the top. Now I know others use like water and saran wrap and all the really tricks, but however I don't have any of that stuff. I do have water, but I don't have the saran wrap and all that stuff. So I figured I'll just try it this way. So I'm just going to spread it out, make sure it's nice and smooth, add a little more Mod Podge to the corners. Really doesn't matter because I'm going to be ripping off the corners anyways, but I just want to make sure that it is going to lay flat. So now I'm using the sanding block, roughing up the edges, kind of getting in there, tearing off some of the corners and just trying to make it really worn, like a worn look to it. I don't know what you want to call it, but I'm just roughing it up a bit. Now I'm going to be using burnt umber with a baby wipe, going around the edges, just making it look really old, actually doing the bamboo as well, doing the corners, giving it an aged look to it. So this is how it looks with the burnt umber. Looks pretty cool. So now I grabbed this piece from a paint stick, actually, painter stick, and I cut it, and I'm going to be using it for the top of this piece, and I actually painted the same color, so I'm just going to hot glue it to the top. Dollar Tree lace ribbon, and I'm going to place it right where the crease is of the paint stick and just place it down with some glue. Am I the only one lost in translation, where nothing makes sense anymore? So I grabbed this ribbon from Walmart, and I cut a little tiny skinny piece to make a little a little bow, and I placed it right over the lace ribbon. However, I didn't like it, so I remove it and just make a little lace ribbon. And that is it. This came out really cute, very rustic for Easter. Alright, last DIY, I grabbed this bunny from Dollar Tree. They also have the chicken and the eggs, and I'm going to be using 3 different color paints. Pink, trail can, and blue, cotton blue. So the first thing I'm going to do is take all the stuff off his ears, take the string out, and we're going to start making this bunny look so cute. Because I'm going to be painting 3 different colors, I'm going to grab my ruler and my pencil, and I'm going to create 3 different lines. The second line, the ruler moved. Now I have to redo it. It's okay. That's what erasers are for. So I'm just finishing up the second line, then I'm going to move on to the third line. My camera was off when I started to paint the blue. So now I'm painting the pink, and then I will move into the tan color. I added white to all the colors just to lighten it up a bit to look. Now I'm using the tan color for the last part of the bunny. Now I'm going to be using burnt umber paint, so I'm just going to go over the lines on the bunny with the burnt umber. I'm also going to add some marks on the bunny to make it look like little rust spots here and there, and some on the edging of the bunny. To apply the burnt umber, I just grab a little tiny piece of a sponge, just making little marks here and there. I'm adding some burnt umber around the rim of the bunny, around his little feet. So now I'm going to create a little messy bow. So I grabbed a bunch of Dollar Tree ribbon, just cut a couple pieces out, just going to create like a little X. And then I'm going to grab a part of ribbon that I cut, and I'm going to use that to tie it in the middle. And I didn't want to do like a regular bow. I thought the messy bow would look cute, so that's what I'm going to do. And you know, the funniest thing is, to the right of my screen, I have burlap brown ribbon. I totally forgot to put that in my ribbon. Isn't that funny? But anyways, it still looks cute. So now I'm just going to cut off some of the ribbon because some are longer than the other. Just trim it down a bit. Now I'm just going to hot glue down the messy bow. So for his tail, I decided to use a flower. Now I got this from Dollar Tree and I just plucked it off one of the picks, and I'm just going to cut the back of it so it lays flat, hot glue it down, and there you have it, an adorable little bunny. I think this came out so stinking cute. I love this one. I didn't paint the holes at the top of the bunny because originally I was going to place some jute twine to hang it, but I changed my mind, but I didn't fill it because it was already painted. I think it came out so adorable. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you next time, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.